Ouch!
See, if Phil does that, you're dead.
Bang! Actually,
Phil.
I'm taking myself out because my leg, where my leg sets up here.
It's a big artery.
Oh, no, I'll bleed out.
Yeah.
No. But again, that makes me a what, Ronnie?
Well, you shoot yourself an idiot.
No, hero, because it didn't kill you.
I would take my shirt off and use it as a tourniquet.
We're going to tie the tourniquet. Very important. I'd rather die than,
All right.
Expect a big show tonight.
Yeah, nothing
Nothing off the field.
Nothing too crazy off the field, no.
Can we make something up?
No, we're fine there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. It starts at 6. Got that set. Phil, can I get you a bottle of water?
No, I'm good, thanks. Oh, let's see what Chris Evans' top 10 is. I always look forward to that.
It's been published since March.
Okay, that's Cap. And you got him there, too.
Yeah, okay.
But that's Cap.
Really?
Yeah, absolute.
Why is that cap?
I don't like him.
Oh. There's nothing I can do about that.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I think that team's better than that team.
So this sounds like a argument like Coach Porter's umpiring days. Okay, you think that, I think that. Where do we go from here?
That's a story I share about an umpire disagreement. Enid coach came out on my buddy. He said,
I totally disagree with 682.
They went back and forth. Okay, coach, you think he's out? I think he's safe. What do we do now? What do we do? We're going to sit here and keep arguing? What do we do?
Panic.
Billy Powell was the umpire.
Billy Powell,
Still a good umpire to this day.
rest in peace.
Who?
Just kidding.
Oh,
My notes, Phil. Ready to go.
Phil, do you need a note card?
Nope, it's all right up here.
That's what I was afraid of. Leslie says, good evening. Grant, whoa.
What happened?
Grant Oliver's with us
Did he get fired?
on the live show.
Did he get fired?
Hey, he's in the barn. Oh, wait, today's Wednesday. Never mind. He's
Did
not-
he get fired?
Oh, today's a busy day. That's big practice
Did he get
today.
fired?
I left Lady J softball regional. They won today, Grant. No surprise. Run ruled them. 3 home runs. One was an absolute shot.
Bye.
Gallo.
Really?
Holy smokes.
Did he go to the field?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the field.
So she jerked it.
Oh, it was
At Owens?
out of Owens.
Owens is
Oh,
deep.
yeah.
Out of Owens?
No, it was a shot.
The
It was
top
one-
field?
One of the biggest ones I've seen.
Oh, wow.
One of
Ever
the biggest
seen.
shots, yeah.
Really?
It was a line drive, too. Boom.
She plays what in the field?
Center.
Cinta.
So she can play college ball, right?
Well, she's
UCO.
committed to UCO.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
No, but anyway.
I thought she was a little better than UCO.
Me, too.
Maybe,
UCO's really good.
Good program, great facilities.
maybe she is a little better than UCO. Things can change.
I think she is better than UCO.
Well,
I do too.
So if she's having a great year, maybe somebody comes in late and she gets an opportunity to go somewhere else
agree.
if she wants.
Yep.
Hold on one second. I'll show you how.
I think she's very happy to go to UCO, but
Absolutely. I would be.
but
She's
if
a nice kid.
but if
Now let me ask you something.
Kansas State knocks on the door, you might consider.
Doesn't she date a
K-State?
wrestler?
Yes, he was there today.
And I talked to him the other day, and I believe he said one of the places that's looking at him pretty hard is the Broncos.
The Bronchos?
Yeah.
The
He could
Chos?
fit.
Which would make sense.
He'd work hard there.
Yeah, yeah.
Chos. High school kids do not
They're
go.
the Chos, not the Co's.
Do not go to college because your boyfriend or girlfriend goes there as well.
What if they're
No.
What if God brought them together and they're supposed to be together?
There's
Going against your Lord
you
and
got
Savior?
you got to look We have no idea what Lord
Gallo's batting .591,
That's pretty good.
She's better than UCO.
55 hits,
That's pretty good.
23 singles, 11 doubles, 11 triples, and 10 home runs.
Question is, how many times has she been walked?
54 RBIs. Well,
How many bats has she lost because of walks?
correct. She has. How many times do you think she struck out all season?
7.
7.
Oh, somebody hits for how many home runs?
She has 11 home runs.
And that
I'm
high,
sorry, 10 home runs.
10 home runs.
and that high of a
591 batting average.
Right at 6 bills.
it's gonna be under 10 probably.
Phil said 7.
Under 10.
We got to pick one.
Okay, 8.
3.
Wow. She good. Best player on the team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some teams walk her without anybody on base. She wasn't a 2 spot. They moved her down to 3 spot. 110 plate appearances, 93 at bats, 636 on base percentage. Yeah, she's really good.
You gonna break the news to Chris?
Macklemore, she had 3 D1 offers. Oh, okay.
Oh, boy.
I did not know that. What? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. We gotta get the show started. Old man says UCO wrestling is a powerhouse. Absolutely,
Chris
it
wants
is.
it.
Dang, I was the closest. Oh, Grant would guess 4. Chris, what's going on?
Well, we got a potential problem.
Yeah.
We're trying to rectify it.
Yeah,
There's no reason.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not even,
No. Let's just take care of the problem like leaders do, and then we don't even have to tell you what's going
I
on.
don't know what we and all this leader stuff is going on.
Just
What?
Hit the button.
Secrets?
yes,
Well, is this something after I push the button, you tell me what it is?
probably depending on how this text goes.
Are you going to have to leave?
No,
No.
Am I going to have to leave?
no.
No.
All right.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to the High School Huddle, Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. Along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We get set for week 6 of the high school football season. So glad you're watching across the state, wherever you may be. We are on YouTube. Second Banana Media is our channel. We ask that you subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Be notified when we go live with this show, other shows as well.
Tell your friends.
Also on the High School Huddle Facebook page, go to Facebook, High School Huddle, we are there. And also on any of your podcast platforms that you like, it is there as well. I got to tell you, I was watching or listening to our show on the podcast, on the audio. I really enjoy the audio.
Well, yeah.
You said it was really good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to look at us anyway.
That's true. It just felt better audio wise. Phil and Chubbo, I'm safe.
You're safe.
You're safe.
Oh, what am I safe from?
You were getting ready.
Photogate?
You were getting ready to lose your number 1 camera operator Friday due to babysitter problems.
Oh, yeah.
But Phil reached out to St. Tanya, and St. Tanya's answer was,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Oh.
She'll watch the boys.
Oh, good. So I can put my backup.
So you got to pay Tanya $100.
No, I can put the backup. The backup is not needed this week.
Who's the backup?
Well, I got Pruitt ready to work.
Oh, Pruitt doesn't get to go?
I think so.
Pruitt needs to be the number 2 camera.
Yeah.
He told me that you told him you didn't know if you needed him yet.
Yeah, we talked today. So, here we go.
Pruitt was good.
You know what? Pause all that. Let's get this out of the way.
Hold on. Is it Grant?
No, it's not
Okay.
Grant. No.
Oh, T-Fred?
I'm not used to having Grant on the live show. We always get the reruns. Grant.
My brother.
Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this part out of the way. Hello, welcome, Dallas. And
That's
let's see here. Grant says Phil's voice really helps carry the audio. Yeah. And here
Thank you,
is
Grant.
our friend Dominique. Phil.
Well,
Dominique Phil.
He's my friend.
Go ahead.
Well, Dominic, we knew. It was never in doubt. We knew the whole time. These guys. And then I argued for your guys to be one spot higher in the High School Huddle rankings. These two still aren't believers. Don't worry. We'll get there. Go ahead.
Got it out of the way?
Well, that's enough for now.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes. Plainview Indians take down Pauls Valley.
Never in doubt.
What a choke job.
It was never in doubt.
Never doubt it was a great ball game, back and forth.
Well, yeah, but it was never in doubt who was going to win.
What led you that way?
Dominic.
Oh, Dominic. Okay. I didn't know if you were ready.
He wrote down Paul's Valley, but then Dominic was like, pitched it, and he's like, okay. It feels very easy to persuade.
Well, no, I think exactly what I said is the first time he's been on the show as a viewer. And
So he was very
influential,
and he had probably way a little more knowledge than we did about the
I
game.
wanted him to come back this week.
Ronnie and I.
Is he liked and subscribed?
Dominic?
On Facebook, yeah, I'm sure he has. So Ronnie and I went.
He can't come over to YouTube?
After the football. Yeah, we need Dominic on YouTube.
Dominic, go to YouTube.
So Ronnie and I go out after the homecoming game in Guthrie, celebration, out in the streets, and we look at scores and saw Plainview beat Pauls Valley. Oh boy, here I'm going to be getting a message soon.
Wasn't Paul's Valley up like 20-0 at the one point?
I can't remember.
Well,
When we were talking about it during the game, we're like, oh, that's a win.
Remember when you were, because you're how many years younger than Chris?
A lot.
So when you guys would play one-on-one, Chris would let you act like you're going to
6
play,
years.
and then you'd come back and he'd rip your heart out. That's what happened.
I don't think he
Plainview.
ever beat me in anything growing up.
Well, wrestling.
Well, wrestling, yeah.
Breath taker.
But
So yeah, we will have more
I threw
about
harder than him when I was 4.
Pauls Valley and Plainview. Yeah, we'll have that in a little bit. Yes, congratulations to Plainview. We'll see where they are in the top 5 this week.
They're one lower than they should be.
We have some. We do have some things shifting in the top 5 here.
I'm a believer, Dominic.
Real quick before we get to some football stuff here, Leslie reminds us that she was 9-1. Her only loss was Plainview.
That it doesn't matter.
Notice Grant's quiet in the picks.
6-4,
in the
Grant?
6-4, yeah.
6-4,
Back to
Grant?
back 6-4, right?
Back to back 6-4, Grant.
7-3, I remember, yeah.
So the state softball tournament for Class A, 2A, and B, I think that's what it is this week. Actually, tomorrow. So good luck to those teams. Class 2A, Preston, Oakdale, Dell versus Howe, Pecola versus Crescent, Lida versus Stroud. All these games are at Hall of Fame Stadium. Thursday, Class A games, Caddo versus Ripley, Arapahoe Butler versus Surreal, Dewar versus Red Oak, Tushka versus Cheyenne Radon.
Easier for you to say.
And then Class B state softball tournament: Stewart versus Roth, Lakiba Sickles versus Caney, Kyle versus Soper, and Whitesboro versus Leedy. So congratulations to all those softball teams. The others classes are playing regionals this week. I just came from a regional here in Guthrie. So those state tournaments will be next week. And then also the state baseball tournament brackets are out this week for 2A, A, and B. Ronnie and I will be at the Bricktown Ballpark on Saturday for the 2A and A state championship games. We will not get to see Fort Cobb-Broxton in the Class B state championship game this year because that's in Yukon on Saturday. Assuming Fort Cobb-Broxton gets to the finals.
I think that's a good assumption.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
State,
Really?
yeah, they're Class B, so they're in Yukon. But here's the Class 2A bracket. These
they're
games
in
will be
Yukon
played at
anyway.
Yukon on the first day and on the second day before making their way over to the Bricktown Ballpark. Silo versus Lada, Oakdale versus Bing, Tushka versus Calera, Preston versus Dell.
That's A.
That's 2A.
2A, okay.
Okay. Class A games will be played at Edmond Santa Fe on Thursday and Friday. Your teams are Wright City versus Hydro Eakley, Navajo versus Worcester, Okarche versus Amber Pocasset,
Okarche.
and Sterling versus Rattan. I know.
Coach Clay.
Yep, Rattan. So, and then the Class B state tournament, all 3 days, no, excuse me. The first day is at Oklahoma Christian University, second day is at Oklahoma Christian University, and the third day at Yukon. Your teams are Calumet versus Moss, Hammond versus Leedy, Stewart versus Asher, and Caney versus Fort Cobb-Broxton.
What time's that Asher game?
Asher plays at 4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock. Okay.
And then Fort Cobb-Broxton plays right after them. And it's at Oklahoma Christian, short drive if you're wanting to go.
Good. 4 o'clock. I can handle that. Coach Dave, I'll be there. Coach Dave texted me and wanted me to go up there. I'm going to hang out with him for a while. So legend calls, you answer, Phil, right?
The legend.
Well, and Asher's led by former Guthrie assistant coach, right?
Yeah. Blake Burrows.
Blake Burrows,
Yep.
yes.
So Coach Dave will be there rooting his son on, and
That was a mistake, letting him go.
he wants to. Well, Blake loves baseball, so he wants to score. He can get it in the fall and the spring.
Yeah, he's saying, do we really need basketball?
Yeah, we don't need no basketball.
Dominic says, Plainview plays my high school Star Spencer this week. Told my son, too bad Star Spencer is going to give them their first L.
Who said that?
Dominic.
Star Spencer's going to give who the first L?
Plainview is going to give Star Spencer their first L.
Oh, yeah, that goes without saying.
Oh, he's all in.
Well, they're basically state champions already.
I believe it.
Wow. Okay. All right. So I got opening segment here. We're going to test
Point of order.
Point of order, Ronnie.
Phil, Plainview, Lynn Christian play tomorrow. Who you picking?
Link Christian.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah. I love Dominique. I'm not crazy. Jeez.
What happens if Plainview played at Heritage Hall tomorrow?
Heritage Hall.
What about if Plainview played Sulphur tomorrow?
Sulphur.
What about Cassia Hall?
Oh, no. Plainview.
Okay. All right.
We're in.
I knew there was a stopping point somewhere.
But we're only halfway through the season.
Yes.
That could all change.
We're already halfway through the season?
That's right.
Oh, man. Week 6 coming up.
Grant Oliver says, my dad was a coach at Star Spencer for a long time. That's a random fact. That's cool.
That is cool.
All right. Phil or Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
Got a couple questions for
All
you.
righty, we
First
got
one.
answers, right?
Yep.
All right. First
Wait, why do I not have a card?
We asked if you want one. You said no.
Oh.
You didn't even say anything.
No, he said no. It's right here.
Yeah, it's all right here.
Okay.
He puts it right down. He's like,
I just
okay.
want a card.
We are halfway through the high school football season. How many teams are undefeated in Class 6A all the way down to Class A? Nope.
I can't look at my rankings? That's what I look at my rankings.
Okay, you can look at your rankings.
Okay, yeah.
Phil's got it all up in his head.
Well,
I know. I'm gonna give you. How many teams are undefeated when you look at 6A1 all the way down to A2? Grant Oliver says 12. Here in a second, we're going to play the. Don't look at home. Don't look at home. You can put your answers out there, but don't cheat. Okay, T. Fred, don't cheat.
16.
Okay, Grant says 12. Phil says 16.
There's 16.
Ronnie, need a guess from you. Dallas says 7 undefeated teams.
Well, Dallas needs to pay attention.
This
to
is
smaller
6A all the way
classes.
down to A. 11-man football.
Yeah, there's a lot more than 7, Dallas.
I'm going through the big.
I'm going to say all the way through A.
That's right.
6A
Oh,
down
okay.
to A. Yep. And I have every single one of them.
I think I went low.
We're going to go through. Well, you can change your mind.
What'd you say?
17, but I'm thinking about reevaluating that.
Dallas went 17.
Dallas. Okay.
He typed in 7, but he meant 17. A little typo.
I think
get
Nick might be closer.
Nick says 22.
What did Grant say?
Grant said 12.
Oh, he normally cheats, but he didn't even get this. He wasn't even close on this one.
This is something you have to do some work.
I'm going to go 22.
Wait,
We already have one that says 22.
Oh, 21.
Okay, 21.
we're on 24.
The correct answer, 26.
Dadgummit!
26 is
We'd be Grant.
26 undefeated teams in 11-man football.
He said 12. What a moron.
Okay,
6 and 4.
give me the undefeated teams in 6A1.
That'd be
Owasso.
Owasso. And Deer Creek.
And Deer Creek. Yeah.
Owasso and Deer Creek are your two undefeated
Yeah.
teams in 6A1.
Muskogee.
Undefeated teams, 6A2.
Muskogee.
Muskogee.
Muskogee, yep.
That's the only one.
That's right.
That's the only one. All right. Undefeated
Carl
teams
Albert.
in Class 5A.
Carl Albert,
Albert.
Dale City.
Dell City lost.
Dale City
Oh,
lost.
Dale City did lose. That's
Yeah.
right. It is Carl Albert.
You are a high school huddle expert if you know who the two teams in 5A are
Oh,
undefeated.
there's another one?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
Carl Albert. Okay, it'll be a very
I need to see Chris's top 10 list.
5A school. Okay, we should know this, Ronnie.
Popeye has been so bad.
Nick Owen got the answer correct. Don't look.
Who got it?
Oh, Phil looked.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Claremore Zebras.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Zebras are undefeated.
That's right.
TBJ got it. Claremore as well.
Doesn't matter, but that's good.
Well, let's real quickly here before we look at the
They
other.
should be in top 5 then.
Grant Oliver had an answer.
I got Claremore number 5 now.
We're switching. Well, we can change it here before. It's not public. It's not official yet in the high school
I'm
huddle.
changing mine right now.
Okay, so Claremore's 5-0. They have prior this week Collinsville. Oh, I need to get to Collinsville.
Okay, just a second.
I got some information.
Who have they beaten?
Oh, Claremore has beaten Bartlesville,
It's a good win.
Ulagatolala,
That's a great win.
Hilldale,
Oh, that's a fantastic win.
Tahlequah,
That's huge win.
and Tulsa Hill.
That's not very good.
They don't have one high-quality win. They are not in the top.
Well, and they're 5A. They went up to beat a 6A2 Bartlesville Bruins football team.
A bad 6A2 Bartlesville Bruins team. Yeah, they're bad.
They're 5.
They're not 5.
They're better than McAllister. They would beat McAllister if they play this week.
McAllister's got the best head coach in 5A.
No.
Are you talking about Claremore and McAllister?
If Claremore and McAllister play today, I would pick Claremore.
That would have to be a playoff matchup, first round.
Yep.
Or third round.
I'd pick Claremore.
Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the 26 undefeated teams so far. Now let's move down to Class 4A. Your undefeated teams are
Elgin, Wagner, Tuttle.
Yeah, there's another one.
Elgin.
Oh, is it Blanchard? Yeah, Blanchard hasn't lost, have they?
Blanchard. Yep.
Yeah, Blanchard hasn't lost.
Missing one more. You got Elgin, you got Tuttle, you got Blanchard, you got Wagner, and you have
It's going to be on the Grove.
Grove beat Cushing last week.
Grove. Yep, Grove.
Grove beat Cushing last week. TBJ reminds us that Claremore went to the finals, or semifinals, and lost a good chunk of players that they lost a semifinal game at Noble High School last year. Mm-hmm. All right, so 5 undefeated teams in Class 4A football. And, okay.
What are you looking at? Let me see yours.
Down to Class 3A football. Who are the undefeated teams in 3A football?
How many are there?
Well, there's Lincoln Christian.
Christian's
and
one.
Plainview.
And Plainview. Those are the 2 undefeated teams in Class 3A
That's the only
football.
2?
Yep.
So I'm technically a 3A expert.
Yeah.
I mean, ask Dominique.
Yeah. 3A expert, Phil.
Okay.
I do have a question after this here.
Okay.
Don't let me forget your question. Do you need to write a note, Phil?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and write your note on your note card.
You got it upside down. Flip it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Now I had it.
Well, no, because if you did it your way, you would have had it upside down.
Class 2A undefeated teams. Oh, I didn't know. Dallas lets us know Claremore had a freak running back move in. I did not know that. Will you write down Collinsville? Thank you, Phil. Where did he move in from? Dallas? Good. Okay. 2A undefeated teams.
Okay, this gets a little more.
That's Washington.
Washington's 1, yes.
Look, where we at?
Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 undefeated teams in 2A football.
2A1 or 2A2?
All of it.
All of 2A. Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's
you got
just make it all
You
easy.
got Vian, 8 Air,
That's right. Vian Adair.
Stroud. Davis lost.
Have 3 times.
Did Metro lose?
Metro has not lost.
Yeah.
They're on your list.
Yeah, Metro's on there.
Now you're
Washington.
2A, now you're 2A official.
Cassia?
Washington.
Washington is on there. Yes.
Alva hasn't lost, have they?
Alva has lost.
They did lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grant, did Jones lose?
We can't remember.
So I heard Adair and I heard Vian. I heard Washington. I heard Metro Christian.
Yep.
Give us the rest.
Here are your undefeated teams. He was in the rotation at Owasso last year. It would have been this year as well.
Not Duncan.
Yeah.
All right. Your 2A undefeated teams in no particular order.
Okay.
OCS.
Oh,
The Saints.
yes.
The Fighting Tanner Roofs.
Well, that ends this week.
That
They play
could end
Millwood.
this week.
They play Millwood. That's over this
But
year.
OCS wins all the close games.
Yeah.
So you're saying this one's not going to be close. Don't give away your pick, though. OCS, Washington, Metro Christian, Stroud,
Yeah.
Holdenville.
Stroud.
Holderville's hanging on.
Colcord,
Oh,
Love my call
you
cord.
do.
Love
I
call
always
cord.
think of jelly when I.
Adair, and Vian. You guys got that earlier.
Yep.
All right.
Good football teams right there.
Class A, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 undefeated teams.
Okay, Thomas is undefeated.
That's all. This is all
yeah.
A teams. Okay.
But Thomas is undefeated.
Thomas is one on the list.
Obviously, Fairview's undefeated.
Fairview is on the list.
Woodland?
Woodland is
Woodland's
on the list. You're not going to get that one. Not going to get that one. Probably not going to get the next 3.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Save time.
Hartshorn.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Hartshorn.
Mangum?
Houston area.
I forgot they were in a town.
They're not bad.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Nick Owen got Mangum right.
Good job, Nick Owen. The other team, Tallahena.
Tallahena. That's right.
They beat Gore, didn't they?
That's
a
right.
great name.
Tallahena. Have you been to Tallahena?
I have not.
I have.
I've seen it on the map.
I have.
Yeah.
Buddy lives there.
I've seen all their,
I went to Tecumseh last night.
Tecumseh.
home of the Savages.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the home of Mary Fallon.
Well, I like to say the home of Merritt Roberts, proud sponsor of the
Guthrie Blue Jays.
Guthrie Blue Jays.
Trace Larman's from Tecumseh.
Okay, so here's a real quick on some Collinsville news. No one is still wanting to say this. I looked at a couple of them. They said, well, it's been injured riddled. Okay, so Rigby, the running back, did play last week, so he came back.
That's good.
And I've learned Skyler Mormon, the quarterback, junior left-handed quarterback, is still out, but he could return this little bit later on in the season.
Oh, okay. Well, then your pick's back on.
Well,
no, he's gonna be rusty. He's scared
exactly
of injury.
right. Yeah, it's
really?
totally different.
Yeah,
really.
All this time he's messed out.
I agree with him. Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
So,
it's true.
but
It's a good
it's
excuse.
still not out there. It's only being talked about here on the High School Huddle. So, wish we had that.
Collinsville, you did that.
Ask a question.
Ask Chris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here's my question. This would be a good question for all of our viewers as well. Grant says, "Don't make excuses, Chris." Well, I mean,
Grant's not wrong.
you lose a quarterback, your team's different.
Next man up.
Grant has been owning his terrible record this year.
Next man up.
Okay.
Next man up.
So we're halfway through the football season.
That's right.
If you had to pick one class to follow, you couldn't watch any football. You couldn't look at any score.
That's
you
easy.
couldn't look at anything.
That's
Give me
easy.
one class.
Say it at the same time, Phil.
Hold on, not yet. I got to get it out so the other people know what
okay.
you guys can read the mind. But
Are we ready?
No, not yet. If there's one class you have to follow the rest of the year, you can't see any scores from any other class.
So easy.
You have to watch every single game of this class. What is your class that you're going to watch?
3, 4A. Not even close.
Grant says 4A as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're the
4A is
class
awesome.
of all classifications.
Yeah, definitely 4A.
Yeah. Not
Well,
even close.
you got the one district of Total Blanchard Bethany.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
That
got
by
Wagner.
itself.
You got Elgin.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then you have like Grove. That's
Yep.
playing really good right now.
Yep.
Cushing, they got beat by Cushing this week, but 4A, Broken Bow had a big victory. Weatherford, they're a good team. Salisal.
Shocker, Dallas. Shocker.
Suckers got jokes. Dallas got jokes.
Dallas says 6A1. Yeah. So
I think Dallas might see a lot of the 6A1 games this year. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably a good chance.
Nick Owen says 4A or a dark horse 2A2.
2A2. Help me out.
Well, my rankings, I have Bayan, Davis, Adair, Stroud, Holdenville, Beggs, Alva, Colcord, Henrietta, Colgate.
Let me see 2A1.
2A1. My top 10 in 2A1, I have Washington, Metro Christian, Millwood. I really need to switch those around. I really think
Yeah,
Millwood's the second
I
best.
got Millwood.
Mary's
I still have Millwood too.
I put Mount St. Mary's in the top 10. Oh, wait a minute.
Really?
Oh yeah, Jones. You take him out?
No, top 10.
Oh, top 10.
I missed. Oh, no, Mount St. Mary's. They must have got beat. They're not on my list.
Mount St. Mary's did. I thought they lost last week.
They did. Not last week, but they lost earlier. OCS, Kingston, Kiefer, Perry, and Mount St.
I like
Mary's.
either one of the 2As. 2A1 or 2A2 would be good football.
Dominic asked a question. We'll let Ronnie go first.
Okay.
I'll let Phil go second. Who is the best team in 4A football?
Oh,
This
it's
is
easy.
Simple.
Elgin.
Easy. Yeah, Wagner.
It's Elgin, not even
Wagner.
close.
Wagner, not even close. How many gold balls does Elgin have in their trophy case?
They seem to get there.
I
They
don't
just can't
understand
go.
what the past history has got to do with anything with the current situation right now.
I'm just asking a question.
I have no idea. It's not nearly as many as Wagner. I know that.
Well, zero's not near as many as how many Wagner has. That's true.
Yeah.
Tells me if when Washington gets there, they know what to do. History tells you.
Grant knows. Grant knows.
History tells you.
Elgin by 42. This is the same guy that said Jones was the greatest team in 2A history.
See, here's the thing. If Wagner and Elgin made it to the finals, Phil, let's just go back to the 5A state championship game. Okay. We were on the field that night right before the game started. We knew immediately Cole Albert was going to win that game just by the way they were acting. You can tell Del City was kind of stiff and they weren't very talkative much of the way. Elgin is a little bit different than Del City. They have a little bit more of a swag to them.
Yeah.
They do. They have a little swagger to them because once when they came with the 5A, they weren't scared of anybody. They would compete in every single sport: baseball, wrestling, football.
How deep did Elgin go in 5A playoffs?
I feel they got beat last year in the 5A first round playoffs.
First round. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
go ahead.
But now
I
they're-
like your story.
Who
It's
they
cute.
who they lose to?
Well, they lost to Guthrie one year.
Well, that was 2 years ago.
That's right. And
There
then
was
last
reasons
year
for
in the
that
first
one.
round, they lost to, it was a nobody team.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was a good team.
Wasn't Del City?
No.
No, it wasn't Del City. So Piedmont beat Midwest City.
Grant? Let us know.
Well, I can go the long way. Grant probably has it faster than I can pull it up.
Piedmont.
Okay, Piedmont, yeah.
Well, Grant says Elgin won in the first round, fellas. So did they lose?
That's right. They beat Midwest City, didn't they?
And then they beat. I think that's right. And then they beat.
It wouldn't have been Midwest City.
They beat because Piedmont beat Midwest City.
Yes, Piedmont beat Midwest City. That's what I thought earlier.
Then Piedmont beat Elgin in the second round.
Claremore. They lost to Claremore.
Okay, in the second round.
Okay. Oh, congratulations. Made it to the second round. Okay.
Let's see here. Nick Owen says, if I am correct, I think, okay, went up there. If I am correct, I think Wagner and Elgin will play in the semifinals if district results from the season hold.
So two district champions are going to play in the semis?
No, I think we talked about this last week. Didn't we talk about this?
We talked about Carl Albert Del City playing in the semis.
No, I thought we talked about Wagner and Elgin, and it'd be a title game.
Yeah.
I think it's a title game.
Right.
I bet Nick knows.
Grant will know too.
They lost to Claremore. Grant said 7-6 or something like that.
Elgin beat Piedmont, then lost to Claremore.
So are you done with your fairy tale? The Elgin fairy tale?
I'm just telling you, Elgin is good, and they're going to have the best. They're going to have the best player on either line. As well.
They beat Piedmont 20-0, and then lost to Claremore 7-6.
Oh,
talking about Elgin,
right.
talking about the Owls.
Offensive.
So Grant Oliver had it nailed perfectly. Nick Owen says first in District 1 and first in District 3. So that would not be, that would be a second round?
The semis, what he's saying.
Semis. I meant semis, yeah. Semis. I can pull that up. But I don't think I need to pull it up. I think Nick probably has it.
Yeah.
Grant's going to look to confirm, but I think Nick has obviously done the homework on that. So
we appreciate that, Nick.
So you have Elgin, Wagner potentially in a semifinal, Del City and Carl Albert potentially in a semifinal.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to figure something out about that. Because other than last year's 5A game, that was a perfect state title game. That's who should have been. That was a great. That should have been a state championship game. But there's been years where, like just 2 years ago, when Guthrie and Del City played in the who was that? Was it Guthrie
last year?
In the second round, Guthrie played. Was it
how long ago?
I don't know, Phil.
McAllister?
No.
Grove?
There was a really good second round game. It was like, I don't remember if it was Guthrie or not, but it was just ridiculous. It's like, why are they playing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Guthrie Del City last year, the score obviously didn't hold up, but that was a top 5 second round matchup, top 5 in the rankings. A very good Guthrie team.
Yeah,
just Del City was really
better.
Was better, absolutely.
More athletes, yeah.
Yeah. So 6A1. We probably need to get our opening time out here, but there's a lot to get into.
Are we going to talk about 6A1 when we come back?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
I got things I want to say.
What about 6A2? Are you really excited for 6A?
No.
Yeah, you don't care about 6A2 anymore?
There was one class that I could automatically never watch again, another game this year. It would be 6A2.
Yeah. It's
well,
low.
no, actually, you know what? No. Yeah, it would be because they're just a smidge better than 5A. But 5A, you get past
Carl Albert. That's it.
I mean, you get past 2 deep, and there's a bunch of good little teams, but nothing too exciting.
Real quick, just another reminder: Carl Albert did not allow a point this past week to El Reno. So the Titans will go. I think Titans are up to a 30-game win streak now, somewhere in that range.
So it would be a semi Elgin and Wagner. We're gonna call. Can we can do that game, can't we?
I've been on a couple conference calls, and the network wants to do more semifinal games.
Yeah, let's do that one.
We've done them before, but yeah.
Do I get playoff pay?
Yeah, absolutely. Playoff. Well, network pay. Yeah.
For semis too?
Yeah.
Ren.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
Big old check to Uncle Sam this week, Chris.
Sorry to the students of Wagner and Elgin, but we call dibs on that.
That's right.
Oh, we get first dibs.
Oh, we get first dibs. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, we get first dibs. Grant says Carl Albert won't allow a point all year. Maybe. Well, he started and then maybe.
That's the number one thing we look at every single week.
I want to know how many first downs they've given up this
That's
year.
a great question.
Because I guarantee it's not very darn many.
If nobody's scoring, nobody's moving the ball.
Yeah. I mean,
you think there'd be like a busted punt coverage, or if they punt, I don't know.
Something.
I don't know if they were punt or
are they
kick
playing
off.
their second and third teams?
I bet some.
I mean, maybe they accidentally kicked it out of bounds on kickoff, and they got it to 35, and then somebody tripped and fell, and they got it to the
Someone's just looking for a chance to kick a field goal.
Exactly. Yeah. Kick a field goal. So, all right. So, Ash, what your favorite class?
Grant.
Yes, Carl plays their backups, unlike some people. We need to take our opening timeout. High School Huddle is brought to you by Red River Roofing. Help you out with all your great stuff.
I set him up too.
Grant Oliver, welcome back to the live show. It's much better when you're here. Take a time out, come back, talk a little 6A1 football. Deer Creek Antlers, Phil.
One of my favorite teams.
Best team in the state.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world.
Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time?
100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Welcome back. High School Huddle, October 9th. The back end of the regular season begins this week, week 6 of the high school football season. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, title sponsor, Red River Roofing, along with all of our great sponsors as well. Appreciate everyone checking us out on the live show. And if you're watching on the replay, appreciate that as well.
I do want to say something.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
Our great sponsor, Red River Roofing. Local guy where we live, Chris McLemore, works with Red River Roofing.
Had dinner with him tonight.
Yeah, and so if you have any needs and you live in that area, man, pick up the phone, call Chris. He's easy to find.
Me?
Yeah, he's
McLemore.
He's very easy to find.
Can't miss Chris.
He'll stand out.
If you're ever having too bright of a moment, just have him stand in front of you.
Well, 6A football, 6A1 football. At the beginning, the first half of the season, we saw the East Side schools play against each other over and over and over, and Owasso comes out undefeated on there. Yeah. So Owasso, I said it last week, Owasso now just needs to stay focused.
Yeah,
stay healthy, not slip up anywhere.
Yep.
And then we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Yep. I'm telling you, they're going to have to beat two good teams in the playoffs to get to the finals. So we'll see how that plays out.
What were you going to ask me, Chris?
What was I going to ask you?
Yeah. You said, let's ask Ronnie this, and then Phil talked about Red River.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Ronnie's Norman Tigers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Tigers that you were building up last week. Although you did pick Jinx to win.
I did. It was a good pick.
Yeah, it was a good pick. Jinx won 31-12.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now we're going to start to see these East Side schools, West Side matchups, and
Jinx records are going to get better.
The records are going to get better. Yeah. So we were talking about Moore. Moore goes 3-0 almost every year. As of late, actually got up to 4-0 this year. Yeah. Ran into Bixby, got beat 49-7.
Yeah, it wasn't a good night. Predictable.
Owasso beat Union, right?
Owasso beat Union 48-14.
Dog walk.
So I had a little birdie message me about this game and
tweet
a little. Yeah, they ran 48 plays with their starters on offense. Owasso.
Oh, 48 points.
Yep, 48 plays with their starters on offense. This is how they dominate the game. 42 of them were power.
Wow.
So did Owasso play their second teamers?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
48 plays with their starters. 42 of them were power.
They just wanted to beat them up.
Just proving a point is what they're doing.
Absolutely.
just proving a point.
Wow. Because that quarterback can freaking get it done.
Yeah, when you got those big uglies up front.
Oh, they're so impressive.
Mustang needs every point they can to score. They scored 33 of them. They beat, what was it, Enid?
Yeah, because Enid
33-32.
Because I said on our broadcast last Friday that Enid had beat them because what I hadn't looked at in the service I was looking at. See, I did that at the bottom. It showed 1 minute left, and and a lot of times because the games had been over for a while, or they should have been over. Mm-hmm. A lot of times that means whoever's winning with 1 minute, they won the game.
Yeah,
and I got a surprise the next day.
Yeah,
but lucky to get out of there.
So Westmore plays their first ever game inside their new Jaguar Stadium. It was also homecoming in Westmore. Westmore wins 27-24. Norman North without a win. Edmond Memorial, as we all said, would beat Santa Fe, and they have. Edmond Santa Fe without a victory this year.
And Memorial 4-1.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time we said that?
About 3 seconds ago.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
When's the last season we said that?
Oh,
it's been a while.
Been a long time.
Even 4 wins.
Yeah.
I'm sure they might have been there a couple times, but it's been really, really close. So we mentioned earlier, Deer Creek stays undefeated. No problems with Edmond North. 55-24. Deer Creek loving 6A1 football. Their first year up in 6A1. Okay, so here we go. Deer Creek's undefeated right now, 5-0. They got more this week.
Yeah.
Victory?
Yes.
Well, we're picking that game.
We're picking that game.
Well, the answer is
Phil
yes.
built us in. Thank you. I needed that information.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then they got Jinx, Norman, Bixby, Mustang.
They'll have a chance to win all those games.
Now they'll lose. They have a real good chance to win all of them but one.
Bixby.
Yeah. So, I didn't hear the B word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All of them but that one.
6A2 football. I think the one little note there was Choctaw. What's that?
He said next.
Next.
Yeah. Top 5 matchup. We always talk about 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
In that class, we're like, well, who's the 5th team?
Pick 'em.
Last week we had Putnam City, and Choctaw beats them 54-14.
Yeah.
Cash Williams, he's a really good baseball player, but he's an outstanding quarterback as well. So Sapulpa beats Bartlesville by a touchdown. And Putnam City North.
Nobody wants that 5-hole.
Putnam City North didn't play their best, but they good enough to beat Ponca City by 2 touchdowns. Lawton Ike beats Southmore 42-35. So Coach Harris has got Lawton Ike believing, but 6A2 after
it drops.
Really after top 3. Sand Springs your fourth.
A lot of those teams would do good in 3A. They would be closer games. It'd be better. It'd be a better 3A. Because
not 4A.
A lot of them would get dogged with 4A would get smoked.
That's right.
5A football just absolutely horrendous on week 5 of the football season.
There you go.
Dell City wins. Dell City wins by 72. Collinsville wins by 55. Carl Albert wins by 70. MacArthur wins by 61. There were a couple of nice games in there. Booker T easily over Shawnee, 35-7.
Duncan Southeast game was amazing.
42-35.
Holy cow. What a great game that was.
But the game we talked about last week, it was, in fact, a top 10 game. Newcastle and Midwest City. We all picked Newcastle. Newcastle wins that game 43-7.
Yeah.
Midwest City just can't score offensively.
They're just a bad football team.
Yeah. So it's amazing. Dell City and Carl Albert getting all the transfers, and nothing's happened at Midwest City. So I don't know.
Well, Dell City, Carl Albert, and very nearby, Choctaw.
Yeah. So right now, Midwest City is not the cool kids in the group right now. I don't know what that means, but it's not.
Yeah, they got to recruit
good right now for the Bombers.
Got to recruit better there, Midwest City.
I just saw what Grant posted about week 10.
Yep.
Game of the week.
Be a big time matchup there. So
just saying.
McAllister won by 54 points. So 5A.
It's just not good football.
Big one, Bethany and Blanchard, as we dip down to Class 4A football. Blanchard wins at 48-44 in a very fun football game. Why is that, Phil? Why dadgummit?
Huh?
Why dadgummit?
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize.
All for the ticket to go play Carl Albert. Yeah, talking about finishing 4th in 5A1. So we'll see with 5A1 between McGinnis and MacArthur, we think wouldn't be the 1-2 team. Newcastle can play a good football game. I think they can definitely win one of those games, but you could have like Newcastle coming to Guthrie. Be a first round.
How would we see McGinnis this year? How would Guthrie see that?
Guthrie, Bishop, McGinnis.
Would that have to be a semi game?
It could be where Guthrie slips to 3 and McGinnis finishes 2 in the district. That's a potential. That would be at McGinnis, or vice versa. If McGinnis dropped to 3 and Guthrie finished 2nd, McGinnis would come to Guthrie. So that's probably the more likely route for that to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I would say no.
Chances are.
Yeah.
Look at the schedules.
Yeah, but so. We still don't know a whole lot about McGinnis. Don't know a whole lot about MacArthur just yet. We know Guthrie. They've seen good competition with Bethany and Blanchard, and played with those two teams.
Yeah.
Not Bethany, Blanchard. I'm sorry, Blanchard Tuttle.
Yeah.
So we've seen with those teams. So like in 5A, we don't know a whole lot about McAllister. A whole lot about Clemmer. McAllister plays good defense, but we haven't seen them play Guthrie's schedule. So Guthrie has a better schedule, although Guthrie hasn't won those games, but nonetheless there. 4A football, as we mentioned, Bethany Blanchard.
Hold on, Grant. How can you? Where exactly would Bishop McGinnis finish 3rd? I don't see this anywhere. With
he's saying Newcastle. Newcastle could beat McGinnis. I could see that. It would be MacArthur, Newcastle beating McGinnis.
Well, MacArthur's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not a believer of Newcastle.
I think MacArthur could beat him. I don't know.
MacArthur, I think MacArthur will beat Bishop McGinnis.
Newcastle could,
but I'm not a believer in I'm not a believer in Newcastle right now.
James asks, who do y'all see finishing in third and 4th spot in 5A2? Yeah, we've talked about 5A. This 5A2 being one of the best districts, and it has been over the years. But this year, it's
not this year.
Not this year. No. So I think it's going to come down to Carl Albert, Guthrie, more than likely having that 1-2 spot. After that, you have El Reno, Noble, and Lawton. Those 3 teams fighting for those bottom 2 spots.
I would have to go with El Reno and Noble right now.
As a friend would say, if Lawton finds their passing game, Guthrie could be in trouble.
That's true.
That's what one.
No, you're
right.
Inside
guy told me one time.
Blue Jays, you'll have a shot. There's no.
Although Guthrie made some adjadjustments defensively.
Yeah, real good.
So that was good to see there. Lawton beat Noble. So
Lawton did beat Noble?
Lawton beat Noble. So Lawton right now has the inside track.
Western Heights, no. John Marshall, no.
And Altus, no.
Altus, get it, Grant and Terry. They already played. Shut up.
We'll find out more about El Reno this Friday.
Yeah, El Reno.
Grant needs really he's 6-4 last 2 weeks.
4 games above 500.
He officially irritated me right now.
I can tell.
But yeah, so I think if I were to guess, I'd go Carl Albert 1, Guthrie 2, Lawton 3.
El Reno.
Noble didn't look all that bad. That number 4, Noble played with, I think, had some players come back.
Quarterback threw the ball pretty well.
Quarterback throws the ball well.
Yeah.
They had number 4. He's a wide receiver. Come in, play some Wildcat, throw the football. So
it's just their defense, man. Their defense.
It's a little bit better.
It was a little better than the last couple of years, but boy, it's still not real great.
Yeah. So,
Craig, I'll just go and say that. Go back and watch the broadcast that we did. It was probably one of the best that we've done in a long time, maybe even ever. So we had some great shots. We had everything going our way as a production crew. And if you've ever watched our show, Chris and Phil hardly ever go after the refs, but this time they both kind of nudged at them. They were bad.
They didn't go after them, but we definitely.
I said nudged them.
Yeah,
okay,
so
they were.
That's fair.
I'll say because I'm not on the air. They're terrible.
So I learned. So they a 5-man officiating crew. 1 got hurt, so they're down to 4. The white hat of that crew, something happened earlier in the year, so he's not the normal white hat, which explains his
a lot of
mechanics things.
Learning as he goes.
Yeah. So,
but the fumble, this threw me off because
Terrible.
he was standing right there in front of it, and he didn't throw a bag. He just looked at somebody else to make the call. I mean, it was.
So ask our crowd. I think we know the answer. But in high school football, if feet get tangled up, that is not a pass interference penalty.
Grant TBJ would be perfect,
right?
To know that.
And just for the record, the feet didn't even get.
Yeah, he just fell.
He just literally fell.
Rumor is right now. I've heard.
Oh yeah, the pick that was called a TD. Yeah, that was a bad
that was
one,
Woodward.
That was terrible.
Right
now, I'm talking about last Friday as well.
Last Friday.
So bad.
Right now, when Guthrie goes to Altus on October 25th.
I'm coming down with a cold that week.
Right now, on this day, on October 9th, there are no game officials for that game as we speak.
So it might get moved to Thursday?
I don't know. Maybe. But
that doesn't work.
Oh, that'd be good be good for me.
I think give the Blue Jays the win and let's move on.
What about everybody else?
Well, it'd be good for me because we got to produce the state volleyball championships on that Saturday. That would give me a day. They give me a day of rest.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Hit a couple buttons.
Connor will be doing all that.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be eating popcorn.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I think Altus should forfeit and give the Blue Jays a victory and go about the business.
I like Grant's suggestion.
Grant says, Phil, put on the stripes.
It'd be entertaining.
Phil has been offered to put on the stripes.
You don't know how much I've considered of officiating high school football over the last couple of years. It just looks like it'd be so much fun.
Well, what about us?
Well, I'm a little bit younger than you guys. I mean, a lot younger than you, but
yeah, significantly. Yeah.
I've been under the big lights before.
I'd already been there, done that. I'd already been in love.
Yeah, Chris has been there, done that. As far as baseball, yeah.
Yeah. So, where were we? What were we breaking down?
Oh, that's interesting.
What's that, Phil?
We might have found a cameraman.
Yeah, we can always use camera operators. So, here in a little bit, we're going to have our top 5 high school huddle rankings. Also, our top 10 games of the week. I got to tell you, these games are going to be tough.
I think I looked at them. I think they're easier this week than last week.
Oh, you think they're easier?
Yeah. 10-0.
Of course.
This is finally the week.
Okay. All right, so we're going to take a timeout. I think we need to show what we got to see last week come into Jelsma Stadium.
Oh,
okay.
You think that's high school huddle quality?
I think they would like that. I mean, that's big time.
I think it was big time.
Yeah, it was cool.
You think the audience would appreciate it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll come back, take a look at what happened on our broadcast last week, and we will also get ready for our top 5 and our picks of the top 10 games of the week. Take time out. This is the High School Huddle.
River's gonna fix our roof.
Buddy, it's gonna be easy getting a quote after that storm. Have you seen those roofers?
I can get you a new roof. Wait.
That will be out of business next week.
Roofing!
Let's quit messing with these clowns and call Red River Roofing.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world.
Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time?
100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Welcome back. High School Huddle. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans. Appreciate everyone checking us out here on the live show. On the YouTube channel, Second Banana Media. On Facebook, it's called the High School Huddle. A little bit confusing. Apologize for that. And any of your podcast platforms is the High School Huddle. Get ready for week 6 of the high school football season coming up. Top 5 rankings, as well as the top 10 games of the week. A lot of games out there, but we're going with the top 10. I think it's going to be 8-2. We all 3 of us went 8-2 last week, so it couldn't have been that hard.
You bullied me.
Couldn't have been that.
You bullied me, or I'd been.
You should be thinking. You should be thinking Dominic for your 8-2. You should have been.
That's
worse
exactly
than that.
right.
No, I was going to pick them anyway. I'd done my research.
He went like this. Plain view.
So we will have that come up here in a second. So there we were, Guthrie. We do the broadcast for Guthrie Blue Jays and got rumor, or was told earlier in the day or week, that U.S. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen,
3 names,
will be coming into Guthrie. So, okay. But he'll be coming in on a Black Hawk.
Such a flex.
And so
he's big too.
So I will play a little bit of it here. This is I've seen Blackhawks fly, but
Produced
I've never
by yours truly.
But yeah, this is our broadcast here on.
That shot's
it's a little delayed.
Is that camera 1?
It's camera 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to fast forward here a little bit, get a little bit closer. So there it is, bringing in the U.S. Senator who will deliver the game ball to the officials. And so we're thinking, man, this is real.
Sorry.
We're bragging on our crew. Sorry.
We're bragging about our crew. Somebody's got to love them. Go ahead.
We did that last segment. We're going to do it again.
Never mind.
So there's the Blackhawk coming in to the baseball side of things. Head baseball coach Terry Bennett is right now would be watching his dirt. Oh, by the way, there's the new LED lights.
Watch this shot, boys.
We got a close up. There it is. Look at that. Hello.
Who's that?
That's Pruitt.
Oh, that's a good shot.
That's not a BB gun, boys.
Yeah, we'll have that here in a second. So I'm going to fast forward. Oh boy, there we go. I'm going to fast forward here for just a few seconds. Oh, that guy's
Why
recording.
would you fast forward that shot? That's a beautiful shot.
That is a great shot.
Yeah. So they picked up the senator in Bixby, and by the way, this is nothing. It had nothing to do with political. We talked to him at halftime. It was all about he's a big sports guy.
Football.
That's all we talked about. There was no politics involved in this.
Absolutely not one word.
But this was also a recruitment type deal for. This is National Guard, I believe is who they are.
Yep.
And this was there's the senator coming out. This is for a recruitment deal, and here I don't think we'll show it, but. The Blackhawks stayed until the end of the game, and the kids got to go
sit in the machine,
do whatever they wanted.
My kids got pictures of me in that thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, so they got pictures, and so I guarantee there's some 7, 8, 19-year-olds kid that love this and will have forever think about this, and it might be
there'll be kids that'll join the service because of this.
Absolutely. I think it was a big deal. So okay, so
I told Hunter he should. I said, look how awesome that would be. Look how fun that looks.
Did he say, Dad, did they do broadcasting?
So now we move to our field camera here.
Oh boy!
And look at those. Look at that. What's that, Phil? A 50? You kept calling it a 50.
You got 250 calibers. You got full battle rattle. Never seen it before in a high school sporting event in my life.
And so this was that's the athletic director for Guthrie, John Chappell, talking Mark Wayne Mullen. And if you listen to his interview during our halftime show, you get ready to see the homecoming queen, which is Mark Wayne Mullen's niece. So so he was there to see his niece, and as far as the recruitment for the Blackhawks for National Guard. So there's his niece delivering the game ball. Little hug there, and there's the officials there. Fast forward this here as much as I can. There's a photo, and so this is our post-game show. Guthrie wins 41-14. That's your broadcast crew. It is a Terry and Sugar Group post-game show. So we're talking here. I'm trying to get it where the Blackhawk takes off.
I can feel some airtime for you.
Go right ahead.
So if you notice when that thing came in, it was a little bit slow to get down. They just kind of dropped it. But watch this sucker here in a second when it takes off. It's up and gone like that.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Fast forward here. So Grant Oliver says he can. Grant Oliver says he can see the rye seed flying away
haven't got
right
it put
now.
down yet.
Oh, here it comes. Pay attention.
Yeah, and so we're waiting.
We had hundreds of people still on our broadcast at this point waiting to see this thing.
There was probably 70 people still in the stadium.
And I had a guy reach out to me on Saturday. He goes, "If you guys would have left or won a commercial, I was going to throw something on my TV and get mad at you guys."
All right, I keep fast forwarding here. I don't want to miss the takeoff. Let me get back here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get ready to have the takeoff here, and it's amazing. Up.
Look at that.
Waving. See ya.
I mean,
and right here's where they really pull out. Yeah.
And just take off and head it back to the Tulsa.
And they were in Bixby 12 minutes later.
Yeah. I hear I was told you can get from Guthrie to Lawton in 20 minutes.
You guys
25 minutes.
Right, 25.
If you don't notice, there's new LED lights on the baseball field.
Yep. Yeah.
Grant?
So,
just 40 down there.
They sure do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just the
that was so cool.
Really was. It was a cool night.
Yeah, it was. So,
good stuff.
Still want to share that, and so I thought that was
it's good stuff.
Fun deal there. All right, let's take a look at the top 5 here in the great state of Oklahoma. We will start with Class A2 football, and a little bit of a change here. think it was Regent Prep that got beat in A2 football. Woodland number 1, Thomas number 2, Thomas Fay Custer number 2, Hominy number 3, Mangum 4, and Talihina number 5. Hominy bumps up, Mangum bumps up, Talihina bumps up.
We had Thomas at 2, right?
Yeah.
Week before?
Yeah. Woodland Thomas still is there. Class A1 football, Fairview number 1, Hooker number 2, Rejoice Christian number 3, Minko number 4, Cashin.
Love me some Hooker.
Number
Bulldogs.
5. Yeah, Ronnie loves his Hooker. In fact, we had a High School Huddle viewer, Cashin. I can't remember who messaged me.
I struggle with that. I struggle
Is that
with
real?
that.
Is that fake news?
Well,
No, that's
I think that's a typo.
No. Okay, so when you look at Class A1 football,
Yeah, let me take a look.
I got Chris Evans had Fairview 1, Hooker 2, Rejoice Christian 3. Oh, that's a great top 5. Minko 4, Cashin 5, Cashin 6 too. Pecola was in the top 5, got beat, had to dump them out. Hartsthorne, Pawhuska was in the top 5 last week.
Hartsthorne's still undefeated.
That's right.
Cashin's not undefeated.
I'm with Phil on this. I feel it.
Have you looked at the schedule?
Oh,
Strength of
absolutely,
schedules?
right? I studied it this afternoon.
Sure
Okay,
did.
that's what I thought.
Between texts, we saw it, and we
Yeah, so we
thought
need
for sure.
to flip that.
Well,
It's on there now. It's okay.
It's official.
Next week.
It's on there. Just like when that Bethany Bronco was on there, it was
I got
official.
bullied into that.
All right, Class 2A2 football. Number 1. It's all about the fewer the letters, the better your football team is. Vian 1, 4 letters. Adair number 2, 5 letters. Stroud, 6 letters.
That's
Number
getting
3.
big. Hope back to
Davis
5.
number 4. Alva, the Gold Bugs at number 5.
Best logo in state.
That's a solid number 5. That's solid top 5.
I still like Davis. If I had to pick a state championship right now, I'm still going Davis.
Losing matters.
Are you really?
Yep. Wow. Yep. Vian's been there many, many times. Just can't get that championship. Adair, Stroud, Davis. I think playing the schedule that Davis has played and the experience of being in those big time games, I think that will help Davis get to a state championship.
I picked Vian to win.
You picking Vian to win that one?
I did pick Vian.
All right.
I think I did too.
2A1 rankings. Number 1, Washington. Number 2, Millwood. Number 3, Metro Christian. And then the flip-flop. Jones lost this past week, so Marlowe number 4, Jones number 5. We keep the Longhorns at the number 5 spot.
Yeah, that's sus, but we did.
They lost to Bethany.
So, Ron, you have Jones out of the top 5?
No, I have Jones 5.
Okay.
It was very close decision.
Yeah.
Like they're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
It's like the Grant Oliver connection wasn't there. I probably would have moved past
That's right.
already.
Out of respect.
Out of respect.
But there are 2 losses, Bethany and Millwood.
Unacceptable.
They beat Luther, beat Kiefer. That's a good victory, by the way.
Yeah,
Kiefer's a good team.
is a good one.
And they beat Perry. Perry is a ranked team. Shut them out 29-0.
Luther had a good little league team. I saw. They're good. I mean, it's a good program.
Oh, boy.
Don't get me started.
Class 3A football. Number 1, Lincoln Christian. Number 2, Heritage Hall. Number 3, Sulphur. Plainview, the Indians. 4, Pauls Valley. 5. We switch them around after Plainview taking down Pauls Valley. 1-point game, right?
Yep.
We knew PV would win.
Never in doubt.
Absolutely. So those are the 3A rankings. A little bit change there. Class 4A rankings. Interesting thing here. Bethany was number 5 last week. Lose to Blanchard, 28-21. Stays at number 5. Number 1, Wagner. Number 2, Elgin. Number 3, Tuttle. Number 4, Blanchard. Number 5, Bethany. Yes, Tuttle, Blanchard, Bethany are in the same district. Go ahead. Hold on. No, hold on. This is Ronnie's turn. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Well, I just think your top 2 is that a typo?
No, that's not a typo.
That's not?
Not a typo.
Actually, I mean, between Chris
microphone.
Between Chris and I, it's really not close. I got this, Chris.
Thank you. Well, I
think it's a typo. I think you should switch them.
We factored a little bit off the field stuff too.
That's right.
So
it'll come into play.
It'll
come into play
after the semis. You guys going to come back to this day and say you're right?
So you're saying if they beat Wagner in the semis?
Well, that's when they're going to play.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're going to beat them.
Ronnie, this is where you get in trouble.
No,
Phil.
I know.
No,
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Phil, this is where you're going to get in trouble.
But I'll tell you what.
You know what? You saved some money with Grant's bet.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is what I did.
You got free money.
I got it right here on the list.
Almighty.
I'm writing the number down.
Writing what number down?
Yeah. What? 1?
The limit.
The limit of what?
Oh, of Skittles?
Oh no. I'm going to sponsor a trip to a revival for the three of us.
Oh.
If that happens.
Phil,
If
you
Elgin
don't
wins?
make a bet for that to do that.
Well, no, if he said he pays for it though.
Sponsoring a trip.
Sponsoring.
He's paid the last 2 times we've gone.
No, we pay for our own poker.
Yeah.
Oh!
Are you catching up?
Okay, I'm in. What's my?
Say,
What I get? Do I get in for the
Elgin
max?
wins?
If Elgin beats Wagner.
Oh, you don't get none of this, Chris. You're a Wagner guy.
That's right. Shield night, baby.
He's good. He's good.
Charbonneau, baby.
All right, write it down. Elgin.
Not going to happen.
Grant says, "Bring me."
Hold on. Do I get to play 1, 2, 2, 5, or are you making me play 3, 6?
You know what, Grant? You know what, Grant? Grant, you're included.
Hey, Grant's in. Your season be done by then.
All of our season, we go after the seasons.
Yeah. No, it'd have to be postseason.
Oh no, it'd have to be.
Yeah, it'd be fun. That'd be a fun trip, 4 of us.
Yeah, especially if it's
free
pro bono.
Oh no, yeah, that's well, not for me. Now, when Wagner beats him, you're doing the same thing.
Well, no, this wasn't my idea.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll
buy me a chip.
You know what? I'll do something better for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll make you chicken wings.
Ooh, that is better. Yeah,
That's better.
I'll come make sure they're still good.
Oh yeah, can my friend Chris come?
Yep, Chris can come.
How about my friend Grant?
Absolutely.
He's in. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Class 5A rankings. We still
Sorry,
got,
everybody.
Glad we got through that.
You got Guthrie in your top 5, Phil?
Nope.
Well, you're not a homer anymore.
Nope. Never have been.
Oh, that's right.
It cost me 10-0.
No, Blanchard cost you 10-0.
No, Guthrie cost me 10-0.
All right. Class 5A rankings. Number 1, Carl Albert. Number 2, Dell City. McGinnis 3, Lott MacArthur 4, McAllister 5.
I changed mine to Claremore 5.
I would move Claremore to 5.
Oh yeah,
too.
we
messed up.
This is like the.
It was a mid-season. It was a mid-show transfer.
Called an audible, but it happened. Portal.
Yep.
Claremore has the running back that we didn't know
That's
that
right.
moved in from
That's
Milwaukee.
right.
Everybody
That's
knew
right.
that.
But Phil, you said McAllister has the best 5A football.
We still got to have
coach.
players.
Oh yeah, no question. Yeah. Oh boy, who's Xset Warm 00? Because he's got an interesting question.
McAllister. By the way, Ada got back in the win column this week.
Oh, that's good.
McAllister's got East Central this week, then Bishop Kelly, Booker T. Washington, Durant, and Shawnee.
All wins.
Yeah, probably so.
Yep.
Xset. What is that profile?
I don't know.
How about when Plainview beats Lincoln Christian or Heritage Hall, Ronnie? Oh,
Okay,
boy, that's,
I will invite you to the studio, and you guys can sit here and let me have it.
Shave your beard.
Shave my beard.
Your head.
My hat. You can do whatever you want.
Shave your head.
Yeah, you can shave my head.
He's pretty confident.
Yeah, you can do.
You love your hair.
You can. Matter of fact, you can shave my head, shave my beard, and use a razor over both.
And what?
And use a razor over both.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah. When Plainview beats. When Plainview beats Lincoln Christian and Heritage Hall. Yeah, we can do that.
Shave the beard.
Well, no, he says or Heritage Hall.
Oh, he said or. Oh.
Oh, same difference. Same difference.
Yeah, whatever.
No, those are two complete. They are conjunctions, but
What's your function? Shave head, shave beard. What was the other one?
same razor. Oh, yeah. Leslie would pick Elgin. She says.
Leslie has the best record of everybody, so I mean,
That's not true. Not for the year.
I don't know. She'll tell us.
Actually, I think she's one up on me. I think she's tied with you now.
Is she?
Yeah.
6A2 rankings. Number 1, Muskogee. Number 2, Stillwater. Number 3, Choctaw. Number 4, Sand Springs. Number 5, the Wildcats of Piedmont High School.
Under protest by me, Piedmont's in the top 5.
Well, we talked about it, Phil. I mean,
Well, no, you guys talked. You didn't let me talk.
Moving on.
Yep.
number 6 is probably Putnam City. Number
That's
7
right.
is PC North. Putnam City beat PC North, so you can't put PC North above Putnam City.
I'd put Putnam City at 5 still.
Oh, you after what was it? What was
Hill
that?
would put Bartersville at 5 before Piedmont.
Are they the worst team in 6A?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I would.
Who are we talking? Oh, you said Bartlesville?
It's one loss, Putnam City.
Oh, Putnam City.
We have one loss.
PCO.
Yeah, Putnam City got beat by Choctaw 54-14.
Yes.
Okay.
What did Choctaw do to Piedmont?
I don't think they played.
What would they do to Piedmont?
Similar score.
Well, but we talked about Piedmont and who was it? That 60-45 was that? Who was that with? Piedmont's 3-2.
Dallas, no, it doesn't matter.
Oh, they did play Cheltenham. My bad. 56-40.
Okay. You probably got it right then.
56-40. Dallas after 3, does it really matter?
No.
Not in 6-8. Well, 6-8-2.
After 2, it really doesn't matter this year.
All right.
At least 3 would keep it competitive in the first half.
And Carl Albert would win 6A2 and as well as 5A.
With our playoff scenario, Carl Albert would be in 6A2.
Absolutely.
And they would stay in 6A2 for a while.
Where would you put Carl Albert overall? We talked about this last week. I don't remember what you said. If we did an overall all classes, 4 or 5.
Oh, like a power rankings?
Yeah.
Like Woodland could be in the Power 5 rankings?
Well, no, if they played, where would they finish?
I think power rankings go involved with like your schedule, your strength of schedule, all those numbers would involve. But
Owasso won.
Yeah, Owasso won, no doubt with their schedule. I'd
have Bixby too.
They lost.
I know.
Yeah,
I'd
but
have Bixby
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'm saying I'm not doing power. I'm saying if Carl Albert was to play 6A1, where do you think they would be
in our rankings?
Yeah.
Well,
I'd have them 3.
Deer Creek would be. I mean, Deer Creek's 5-0 undefeated. So
okay, so probably
3 or 4. Yeah,
3 or 4.
Yeah.
I'd have them 3 or 4. Yeah. Yeah.
It just goes back. If we take the top 2 in each class, move up, bring the top 2 down. Carl Albert.
3 or 4 is right.
All your
probably
recruits
4,
and transfers all can play there.
No, I actually think they'd beat Deer Creek.
Well, Deer Creek's
could. I think Deer Creek could beat Carl Albert.
Deer Creek has a better quarterback, so they're going to. Yeah. So that's going to work in their favor.
Carl Albert's
as well.
got that defense.
No doubt. But that quarterback's going to see better defense next year.
Oh yeah.
All right, real quick. 6A1. Owasso 1, Bixby 2, Deer Creek number 3.
What's up?
Union 4, Jinx 5.
How'd Jinx get back in there? They got a victory over the number 5
They
team
beat
last
your
week.
Norman Tigers.
It gets to look very similar to 6A2. 6A1 does when you get past 5.
That's crazy to say.
It's true though.
I know, but that's crazy, ain't it?
I know 6A1's getting beat up a little bit, but I'm here to tell you, come the playoff time when Owasso has to beat somebody twice in the playoffs, in Deer Creek, what kind of run will they have? Jinx, what kind of run will they have? I think 6A1 could be interesting come playoff time.
I think you're right to a degree, but I think Owasso's offensive and defensive lines are so good.
They're head and
they are
shoulders.
so good.
Hard to beat the team twice.
It is, but man, if you got the best offensive and I think defensive line in the state,
and you have the pressure to win.
You have the pressure to win, but I think these
Do
kids,
they really though?
But I think right,
hell,
I think
absolutely.
But I think the kids.
Everyone's telling you how great Owasso is. Owasso.
But they've been
because they've basically ruled everybody they played. I just
the pressure Owasso.
I just don't think so. I think Owasso is odds on favorite to win.
I'm with you.
I really do. I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
I think Owasso, once it's so bad, just the way the last couple seasons going, I don't think they have a letdown. I don't think it. I don't see them fall under pressure.
What was that stat you told us about against Union?
48 plays with their starters, 42 were power. I mean, that's just domination.
That's just the coaching staff saying, "Boys, we're going to send a statement tonight," and they just punched them in the mouth repeatedly.
And if you're Jinx, Union, and you get ready to
Jinx
play
can't play
Owasso
together
in the playoff, you hear all this about motivation. I think they bring everything they have.
Well, I think the team that's got the best chance to beat them is Bixby, and
Correct.
I don't think. I just think Owasso's better than everybody else. And in high school football, the better team usually wins 9 times out of 10.
No doubt.
I'm here to tell you, if Bixby and Owasso play in a semifinal or a championship, I'm taking Bixby.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I'm riding Owasso the rest of the way.
I watched Bixby and was a Jinx
I am.
2 weeks ago.
I believe in them.
Bixby was. I didn't think. I mean, they're not the team they have.
No,
now.
I flat believe.
No, but they got a really good coaching staff.
Oh, there's no doubt about
that.
They know how to win.
But you know what?
It's hard to beat them twice in 1 year.
That Owasso coaching staff, we saw them live against Jinx.
Ding, 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 ding,
I think
ding.
everything's rolling. I think everything's rolling right now for Owasso, and it very well could be. But I'm just telling you, playoffs second time around, completely different story. Especially when you're dealing with the Bixby.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah. I just think Owasso's that good.
Yeah, no, absolutely, they're a great team. Yeah. Absolutely, they are. So,
welcome to being a supporter, Dominic. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Dominic. He made his way over to YouTube.
But that's Dominic?
Yeah, that's Dominic.
Awesome. You can
that is?
Mm-hmm.
You can make,
my buddy.
You get our comments faster.
So he subscribed, liked, did all that?
That's awesome. Thank you, Dominic.
He's a supporter now.
I mean, set Warm 00. Okay, we need to take our third and final timeout. We are brought to you by Red River Roofing. If you need some siding, some windows, some roofing needs,
exterior paint, insulation,
they are the ones to take care of. They're one of the largest in the state, if not the largest.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the state of Oklahoma. So we appreciate them being our title sponsor, along with all of our great sponsors as well. As we'll play the commercial set one last time. Come back. We need your top 10 picks of the week. We'll give you ours as well. After a third and final timeout, this is a High School Huddle. At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
I have brought you here today to beg you to call Red River Roofing. They have the best trained staff in the state. The Red River sales consultants are experts that make sure every single roof is 100% waterproof.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Please save your questions for the end. In closing, call Red River today for your free inspection.
I'm convinced.
Red River Roofing. Even the kid gets it.
Welcome back. Final segment here on the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols. I am Chris Evans. We get set for the top 10 games of the week. Yep. Phil says this week is a lot easier than last week.
Well, I didn't say a lot. I said I think it's easier than last week.
All three of us went 8-2, so they couldn't have been that difficult last week compared to this week.
They were hard.
I agree. But we've thrown off
we're getting our feet under us.
This is too easy for Leslie. It's just been too easy. It's just been too easy for her.
So this is what happened. All three of us 8-2 last week.
Chris is improving.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good job, Chris.
All three of us.
Walk before you can run.
All three of us picked Owasso to beat Union. We picked Millwood to beat Jones, Choctaw to beat Pump City, Jones to beat Jinx to beat Norman, Bixby to beat Moore, Metro to beat Chandler, and Davis to beat Beggs. We all lost the Cushing and Grove game, which was a great game.
Yeah, Cushing let that one slip away.
Yep.
Gosh.
And then Phil.
I got bullied.
Lost Bethany. Ronnie and I picked Blanchard, the Lions. Phil went with Bethany, but Phil got bullied into picking Plainview.
Bullied?
You did. Dominic bullied you. Oh, we can't talk about that.
Ronnie and I picked Paul's Valley. All right, so that's what happened last week.
Phil's got the box.
Phil does got the box. Dallas says there are people comparing the Owasso offensive line to the 97 Jinx offensive line.
Ooh.
That's a pretty damn good comparison.
Pretty damn good.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
Better transfer.
Thanks, Grant. You're right. I'm coming in hot, 10-0.
I was 13, so I don't really remember that. I've heard stories about him, though.
Owasso's offensive line changed over the summertime with all the transfers, but
I'm
sure Jinx.
Yeah. They'll be on Bixby next year.
Okay. All right. Love you, Dallas. Game number 10. Phil?
Yes.
You go first this week again?
I had the box.
What's that, 4 weeks in a row?
4 weeks in a row.
Still overall leader right here.
Some would call that
overall leader. Streak?
A streak.
Ronnie's gone 10-0 before. I've gone 10-0 before.
This year?
No.
That's right. I went 10-0 before.
There's not a Phil Nichols 10-0 graphic in that computer.
But I've done it before you started keeping the damn graphics. I've been doing this show since you were 12. Shemini.
All right, here we go. Throw in your picks in the comments. Game number 10, featuring the Alva Gold Bugs, freshly in the top 5, taking on Stroud Tigers. Stroud 5-0 on the season. A big-time matchup. In fact, it's a top 5 matchup between these two matchups. Phil?
Oh, it's simple. Stroud goes 6-0.
Oh, okay. Let me
got Chris. I'll listen to
it. Game pick. Okay, I got to go here real quick. Game picks. Game picks. I even have it pulled up. Phil's already diving into it here. Who'd you go with, Phil?
Well, Stroud, of course. Same team you guys are both going for.
Have you seen a gold bug lately, Phil?
I've never seen a gold bug in my life.
Oh, it's a symbol of excellence.
Well, I'm sure they are excellent.
By the way, how far is that drive?
14 hours.
Okay.
To Stroud?
Yeah,
or Alva.
Alva to Stroud.
Ooh. You exit 35 and you still got to go the same amount of time that you did when you went up there.
Alva to Stroud is 2 hours. And from Guthrie to Stroud, hour 10-ish.
It's probably 3.5.
I think it's a 4-hour drive. I remember as a 4-hour drive.
Long ways.
Yeah. All right. Grant has Stroud. Leslie has Stroud. Dallas has Stroud. Chris Evans also has Stroud.
What about Dominique?
Dominic just came in. Mine comes in a little late. Yeah. Dominic also has Stroud. This is going to be bad for the graphic. Everyone on picking Stroud. Ronnie, you can save the graphic.
Stroud.
Oh, okay, there it goes. So no one's picking the Alva Gold Bugs. That's where I met Trent Goss. That's where I met...
Enough about you.
Okay.
More about me.
Okay.
Well done.
All right. We're all waiting for the official there because this actually came into play. Phil didn't think he picked Bethany.
I got bullied.
And we had to go back to I had to pull up the video.
You had to go back to the film?
Yep.
I said it with so much confidence.
You did. You really seemed...
I said, pull up the video. He said, doing it right now. Is what he told me.
Because I said, oh, wow, the Bethany Bronco made it on there. So, all right. Game number 9 featuring the Warriors of Adair. Take it on Kansas. The Jayhawks, one of the most disappointing teams in college football.
Number 2 disappointing team in college football.
Basketball school.
Oh, back to that.
Yeah, well, I was just playing.
Phil, you're going to have to find a new football team. OSU's not any good.
Oh, Boomer Sooner.
Kansas.
Baby.
Oh, Boomer Sooner.
Yeah. We gave him a dip.
That's right. Me and Coach Venables, we're pals.
No.
Seth Luttrell.
No, but Coach is the one that said, Can he get a dip from you? He said,
he's losing his mind.
And I said, sure. Seth's very short.
He's fullback. Yeah.
Venables?
Not very. No.
Oh, Luttrell. Yeah.
He's not very big.
Yeah.
Luttrell was in
national champion.
Hypo's wedding.
Sure was.
Dallas is going with Adair. Okay, back to the picks here. I too, Chris Evans is going with Adair. Dominique is also going with Adair.
Oh boy,
Ronnie,
if Adair was playing the Kansas Jayhawks, I would still pick Adair.
Phil, you love Kansas.
I do love Kansas.
Oh,
Great
Leslie
state.
went Kansas. Hold on, Leslie goes Kansas.
Oh, I mean, okay, I'm going to switch my pick. Phil?
Oh no, Adair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All three of us
Her
going
game was
with
paying off for the last couple of weeks.
Adair. Grant's going Adair. You guys sure you want to go with Adair?
No, he's right.
Oh. He's 60%. He's right 60%
This is one of those times. I mean, yeah, he's right.
I just got a game back on Leslie at least.
Adair.
Right.
Both of you are 40 and 20, by the way.
Yeah.
Leslie and Ronnie. Game number 8, the undefeated Grove Ridge Runners. 5-0 on the road though this week. As
I
they
made an argument for them to be in the top 5 this week.
You did. They are on the road this week to Fort Gibson in a big time 4A3 matchup. The winner of this more than likely could finish second in the district behind Ronnie's Wagner Bulldogs. Fort Gibson coming off a loss to Wagner by 40 points, 54-14. But they do have victories over Berry Hill, Hilldale, and Glenpool. I think they might have played Oologah as well. But so nonetheless, that is what we have.
Ronnie's up.
Well, I like the Grove Ridge Runners because I like the name Ridge Runners.
That's pretty cool.
That's where Phil lost his gloves.
The best gloves I've ever owned.
And then
Dallas Grove, Grant Grove.
Fort Gibson. I played with a kid on Sunbelt from
Isn't
Fort
that
Gibson.
where Teddy Lehman's from?
I remember.
Yes.
Back to me. And I didn't
Leslie
like
has
that
Grove.
kid. I didn't like that kid. So for that, I'm going Grove.
Oh, yeah. Grove.
Ridge Runner. Just a 23-year-old grudge.
By the way, Grove has a kid playing at Arkansas.
Yes, he does.
The running back.
She's still there, yeah.
Still there, yeah. Phil?
Oh, simple.
They
owe me a pair of gloves, but I had the greatest post-game meal of my life coming back from that game.
I can smell it here.
Oh, it was so good. Give me
Ridge
Grove.
Runner. I remember broadcasting in Grove, and I remember Brian Dutton beating the kid in the state championship from Grove. He was undefeated and stormed out of the
Threw the medal in the trash can.
Threw the medal in the trash can.
I said, you know what?
I
It's
get
bad
it.
sportsmanship, but I like that kid.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. All right, game number 7.
Who are people picking? Dominic.
Oh,
Dominic. We were
Dominic.
doing so well.
Goes with Fort Gibson.
We were doing so well.
He's got that second banana logo next to him. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Good pick.
Good pick.
All right, game number 7. Bishop Kelly, the Comets, on the road taking on Booker T. Washington. Bishop Kelly 2-3 on the season. Booker T 3-2, fresh in 5A after a very weird, disappointing 6A season a couple years ago. But so you look at Bishop Kelly. They dropped the first 3 games of the season. Bishop, Bengueta, Springdale, Arkansas, and Sand Springs. 3 really good ball clubs.
Really good teams.
Now they've beaten Edison Prep and Coweta the last couple of weeks. Booker T. Washington, 3-2 overall. Lost to Muskogee, lost to Dale City. How about that schedule to begin? Did beat Tulsa Central, Durant,
Those
and
games
Shawnee.
weren't close, though, right?
56-21 and 33-0.
Yeah.
So, Phil?
Booker T.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Wow.
You said
Didn't
it
even
was
think about it.
Sure didn't.
Holy.
Bishop Kelly's not a good football team.
Booker T has been the biggest letdown over the last 5 seasons combined.
Bar was pretty high.
Ooh. Dallas goes Booker T. Leslie goes Booker T. This is tough. This
Chris
is probably
thinking about taking a flyer here, trying to make up some ground.
No, I want to be right. I don't care about that. I just want to be right.
You okay being last?
He's last.
I'm going Bishop Kelly.
Yes.
Going Bishop Kelly. Everyone's going Booker T so far except for me. Dominic goes Booker T officially. Waiting on Grant.
Grant pick Bishop Kelly.
Okay. All right.
6-4. Grant.
So I got a 60% chance of winning this game. Hey, that's better than 50-50.
That's true. The best player in the stadium will be on Booker T's team. The sophomore offensive lineman is an absolute stud. He's going to kill it, but
how many touchdowns
he can't score any touchdowns.
Oh, okay,
I was getting there, Chris. He can't score any touchdowns.
A little passive aggressive there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he was so quick with it. He knew it was like he knew it was coming.
We all knew it was coming.
Because you would have said it.
Absolutely.
Give me Kelly. Give me Bishop Kelly.
Bishop Kelly.
Yes. That worked out just the way we wanted.
The Comets, 2 out of 3. Throw with Grant in there as well. So 4 go with Booker T, 3 go with Bishop Kelly. We'll find that one out. That would be a fun one to watch. Dallas says, I'll take Booker T, D1N over any player Bishop Kelly has.
Yeah, I don't even think it's going to be close. I really don't.
All right. Game number 6, it's the Jinx Trojans, freshly off a win over the Norman Tigers. 2-3, they improved to. Taking on Mustang. Mustang, big-time victory over Enid, 33-32. As Jinx has to make the trip to the west side here in Mustang. My turn to go first?
That's right.
Phil, who did I pick to win the state championship in 6A1?
Jinx.
Yeah. I will go with the Jinx Trojans. Grant goes with Jinx.
I'm going with Jinx.
I'm going with Jinx. Save us some time.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're going to go over time, but not
by much.
Not by much.
Oh, this is not bad. 5 minutes after, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Game number 5.
Whoa. Leslie.
Game number 5. Did Leslie go Mustang?
I just made up some ground on Leslie.
I mean, I got 2 games up on her now.
That's right.
Leslie,
you're better than that.
Did Howard take
her gambles or no? Howard would never do that.
Leslie,
she is a gambler. She might need to go to the revival with
she
us.
go to the revival?
Her and Howard, yeah.
We just got to keep Tony away from it.
We're going to have to get the passenger van. John Vance Motors passenger van.
What would you call that? Drive to bankruptcy?
Victory?
Leslie is aggressive. Yeah,
Dominic goes with Jinx as well. Okay, game number 5. Snap. Back to it. Millwood 4-1 taking on OCS and
undefeated OCS.
Yeah, it's been a good run for OCS.
Oh, it's my turn. I'll go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, no. So OCS, they're 5-0. Beat Christian Heritage, beat Cassidy, Crossings, Chisholm, and was it Crooked Oak maybe? But this is by far. OCS has Millwood and Jones, 2 tough games left on their schedule. Perry could be tough as well. But they've won a couple of close games late in the fourth quarter. One without no time on the clock.
Yep.
So, all right. Who goes first?
Ronnie.
Ronnie's on.
Millwood doesn't have a kicker. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
Give me Millwood.
Give me Millwood.
I'll go Millwood as well. I was really, guys, hoping to go for the kid who grew up in Guthrie, Tanner Roof.
Yeah.
I love Tanner Roof.
We all want Tanner to do well.
Do want him to do great. Matter of fact, I would love for him to win this game, to get that program going. I would take a nil for this.
I would too, but Tanner's not playing.
Tanner's not playing anymore.
All right.
No, plays him in junior.
He watches the show. You guys disappointed him.
Well, we just told him we love him.
Well, you picked him too.
Well, peer pressure.
You picked him too.
Peer pressure. Got things pointing at me.
I like
game number 4, the Moore Lions.
Oh boy.
At the Deer Creek Antlers. Just your classic 6A1 slobber knocker.
Oh, it's going to be a great game. Give me Deer Creek.
Wow, you say it.
Go ahead, Chris. Do your thing.
Okay.
Go ahead and put 3 of them up there.
Yeah, I'm going Deer Creek to go 6-0. I would not be surprised, though, with Moore winning this game.
As Lee Corso says, it's going to be a good one, but closer than what the experts think.
Yeah.
Give me Deer Creek.
Yeah, I this one could be. Yeah, I would not be shocked. I think I would be a little shocked, but not completely shocked.
You would be shocked? Okay.
Well, Moore got that big win a couple weeks ago. It shocked me.
Who just beat Moore? Bixby, right?
Bixby, yep.
Yeah, it was like 49-7.
Yeah, and we got Bixby 2, and we got Deer Creek 3, and we're acting like this is going to be a tight ball game.
Each game is individual.
I know that, but they're going to beat the brakes off of Moore.
How about matchups?
Yeah, I totally agree. It's all about matchups. So let me look at Moore real quick, just so we can throw this out here.
That's a terrible logo, by the way.
So when this happens,
move on.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, they got the DC logo, but I think that's the official.
Yeah, it is. I've seen that on all of them.
So Moore's beat Westmore, Southmore, Norman North. 3 really bad teams. They beat Mustang.
A bad team.
Mustang's terrible.
Mustang's not good.
They've only lost 1 game, right?
Mustang?
They're 4-1.
They lost more.
Wait. Give me Mustang's record. Give me
Mustang has beaten UConn, Broken Arrow, Westmore,
terrible.
Lost to Moore,
and
beat Enid.
Okay.
Barely.
All right. So anyway, all right. That game is number 4. Okay. Game number 3 features Hominy at Woodland. Top 5 matchup. I think the loser of this game stays in the top 5.
This is a tough one. Chris, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. It's not really that tough, Phil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Put down Hominy.
Woodland cruises to a state championship.
Easy. Woodland. Go ahead, Phil. Pick Hominy.
I'd do Woodland.
Although Hominy, they got a great tradition. I think Woodland's just a little too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Dallas has Woodland as well, as we await the graphics to show up officially here, because it does come into play. 2 games left. We have a 4A showdown and a 2A showdown. You guys had deep thoughts on this one. All right, Woodland across the board. All right, game number 2 of the High School Huddle features the Bulldogs against the Wildcats. Hooker at Cashion. That's a lengthy drive as well.
It is.
Both teams are 4-1. Everybody's picking Woodland, by the way, on our previous game. Dallas, Leslie, Grant, and Dominic. Hooker at Cashion. Phil, we had the High School Huddle has Cashion in the top 5 of the huddle. I think they're at number 5. Cashion 4-1 on the year. They lost to Velma Elma, the Comets. Victories over Watauga, Merritt, Ringling, and Hennessy. Meanwhile, Hooker also 4-1 on the year. Lost to a team, Sunray, Texas. I mean, you talk about just a tradition down in Sunray. Oh my gosh. People come out to watch Sunray football. They did beat Guyman. I mean, they went all the way up to 5A to play Guyman.
Okay.
Won that one. Spearman, Texas, Sayre, and Hinton are the victories.
Ronnie's
Are the victories
right now.
I already wrote down.
Can you say it so we can move on?
Everybody loves a good hooker. Bulldog. Give me Hooker.
Give me the Bulldogs.
I saw Hooker in person last March.
Oh, Cinnamon. Yeah.
The Bulldog.
Oh.
One of the best mascots out there.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when I see the Hooker Bulldog out there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a big part for me. So I'm going Hooker.
Leslie.
I got 3 games on her now.
What is Leslie doing?
Is
Leslie drinking?
I got 3 games on her now.
Is Leslie drinking again?
Now, I would not.
I don't think so.
I would not.
She's just aggressive. Very aggressive.
This is very similar to the more Deer Creek. I can see Cashion sneaking in there. I'd be a little bit more surprised Cashion than I would be.
See, Leslie, she gets a little cocky. So she's had a couple great weeks, but before that, all of her picks that she gambled on didn't pay off. So she went like 3-7 that week. If she just would have just not gambled as much, she'd be beating all of us right now.
Well, Leslie's my spirit animal, though.
She says I either win big or lose big.
That's my spirit animal. That's my spirit animal right there.
She's going to the revival with us.
Yeah. Now she's in.
All right, game of the week in the state of Oklahoma. It's a 4A showdown between the Tuttle Tigers and the Bethany Broncos. Bethany, again, this is their tough part of their schedule. They're fighting through it. Came up short last week against Blanchard. I think I've seen Tuttle and Blanchard, and I've seen Bethany scrimmage. I was with Grant Oliver hanging out with him with the cool kids that night. But I think Tuttle's probably the better team of the 3. Is my initial thoughts on this, but Phil?
Oh, Tuttle.
Bethany. You picked Bethany last week. This is a redemption.
Redemption week,
Are
Phil.
you picking Tuttle because Bethany lost?
Wait, we picked. Oh, wait. Do we have all? Have we picked everything the same? You got to pick Bethany this week.
No, I went.
Tuttle. Not getting bullied 2 weeks in a row.
The way you've come out, Phil.
What's the excuse going to be next week? That's what I want to. Have you figured out who it was?
He's already given us the Grant Oliver. Well, why are we picking these games? These games are easy. Speech.
Tuttle.
You haven't hesitated on any of your picks.
Lock it down, Tuttle.
That's your lock?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you go against us today? What have you gone against us?
I went against Chris. I think you and I are the same.
You went with Booker T. Washington.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So that's the only one different?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm drawing even with you next week at least. Yo, that's the best I can do. I'm drawing even with you.
Best you can do is even.
And I'm gaining 2 more games on Chris.
I'm gaining 3 on Leslie.
I'm gaining 3 on Leslie.
Well, unless you go with Bethany, right?
What's your pick? I'll let you know in a second.
Oh, I've already gone Tuttle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tuttle.
All right. So they are.
Good job, Dominic. Tuttle with Phil. That's my boy right there.
Dallas says that Sarah team that Hooker beat is a pretty good team down in Texas. Yeah, I told you.
Was he doubted you?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right now, Dominic keeps coming out strong with these good comments. He might get to go to the revival, too.
Oh.
So, of all the top 10 games, what is your lock of the week? Your absolute, this team, no doubt, it has to come from the top 10, is winning.
Oh, this is easy.
Okay, you got your easy one, Phil. Hold on. You got your answer, Phil? And, we'll let Ronnie go first because he's a leader, and you can't pick the same team he does.
Well, what?
No, that's just the
Why don't we
rule.
write them
That's
on
how
a
they
piece
do
of
it.
paper?
That's how they do it on game day.
Why don't we write them on a piece of paper?
Well, I said I already got it the first time.
Let's write it on a piece of paper.
All right, here's mine. This is our last part here. So, give us your lock of the week of the top 10 games. Your one lock. You should be. I'm the one that's going last.
He's always a victim.
Ronnie?
Millwood is my lock of the week.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good lock.
That's a good one. Is that on your list?
No.
Not on my list either. Okay, good. Perfect.
Millwood is my lock of the week.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Millwood's your lock.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's probably the one. Let me see here. That's probably the one I should have gone with. That's a great pick. But I couldn't go with it because you got it first.
Woodland.
Oh, Woodland. That's a good one. Woodland over Hominy is your lock of the week. My lock, Jinx.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Got it right down right there.
Yeah,
Jinx?
that's good. That's
Woodland?
good.
Millwood.
Millwood.
Dallas went with Jinx as well. Grant's lock is Jinx. Oh,
Grant is 33 and 27.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
There, what's your lock?
No, Grant and I are together. We're going to do this. So, all right, that wraps up the High School Huddle. Thank you for tuning in here this week. Again, we are brought to you by our good friends, Red River Roofing, our title sponsor, along with our other great sponsors as well. Week 6.
Grant, I hope you go 10-0. Because if you go 10-0, I go 10-0.
Does that mean I go 10-0?
That means you go 10-0.
No, you guys picked different on.
No.
You picked different on one, I thought.
No, we both went with Bishop Kelly. I had a great outro to the show, Phil. You ruined it all.
Hooker, Woodland, Deer Creek.
Don't you call him that?
Tell him what he is. Grove, Adair, Stroud. I thought you picked one different.
Yeah, from you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That'll do it here this week for the High School. A big thank you. Dominic's lock is Fort Gibson.
Jeez, Dominic.
He was this close to going to the revival.
Hey, he's feeling good.
He was this close.
He's on a roll.
I like his spirit.
A 1 week roll is
I like
Dominic.
his spirit. I like his spirit.
All right. We'll check it out next week, see how we did. Best of luck to your football team this week. And we'll talk to you next week on the High School Huddle.